Indian real estate market has revived post-COVID. The sales are at an all-time high. There's a huge pent-up demand. This is what most of the industry reports would like you to believe. I am Ravi Sinha, and yet again I am raking up an issue that makes most of the stakeholders of Indian real estate pretty uncomfortable. My focus nevertheless is for the home buyers. That's what Track2Realty stands for. In the wake of all these reports claiming that the market has revived, sales are at an all-time high, there is a pent-up demand, juxtaposed to the fact that there is job losses in the market, there is reality of salary cut, we tried to delve deeper into the issue. We commissioned a survey to find out the state of the health of Indian real estate in the secondary market. Secondary market is the primary indicator of the real estate market transactions. Globally, there is a sync between primary market and secondary market. What we find in this survey is there is a huge mismatch between the claims of developers in the primary market and the predominant reality in the secondary market. In the resale market, the only predominant reality today is distress sale. Some of the developers who are selling their inventory try to dismiss it. When I look at their portfolio, I find that they are mostly operating in the luxury segment. Now, we all understand that the luxury buyer is someone who is slowdown proof, recession proof. A large universe of the home buyers across the top Indian cities are buying between 40 lakhs to 1.25 crore. They are the kind of buyers who are salaried middle class, mostly over leveraged. Their LTV, loan to value, is as high as 80%, and this is where most of the defaults are happening today. This is a fact which nobody within the Indian real estate would like to digest, at least not on the face of it. Privately, many of them admit this reality, but the fact of the matter is that the Indian real estate is not in the right financial health. It's not that the primary market is not getting affected. Just look at the market reality. Many of the mid-size and small developers are today forced to get into JV model or joint development model with the larger developers. Why? Because they cannot sustain the operations now. Nearly 1/3 real estate developers have already exited the market. Some of the analysts even believe that there are more transactions in the secondary market because there is more ready to move inventory over there. This is only partly true. Of course, 90% of the respondents in our survey also said that they would only go for a ready to move inventory. However, on a closer look, what we find is that in the secondary market for ready to move inventory, the discount is as high as 20 to 25%. Isn't it affecting the bottom lines of the developers sitting with huge inventory? Of course it is. Many of the developers across the country, mostly in Delhi NCR, and the impact is least in Bangalore, they are today offering between 10-12% discount. It's a different matter that they are not offering upfront discount. They are offering incentives in the form that their BSP is not affected, so that their future projects will not get affected because of the distress sale here. So some of them are consuming stamp duty and registration, some of them are doing complimentary interiors, some of them are offering AC and chimney and all. Discount today is a predominant reality. Our advice to the buyers is to look for discounted properties in the market. there are more opportunistic buying in the secondary market than with the developers. We also try to focus that whether Indians are emotionally glued to the concept of buying a brand new apartment. Not really. Majority of the Indians believe that it's better to buy a property that is between 1 and 3 years old so that all the issues are settled. Added to the fact that they will get a better deal over there. Moving forward, what will it go to? It will lead us to a market where the developers will have no option but to reduce the prices. Since there is no valuation matrix in the Indian housing market, for an average home buyer also, it is pretty difficult to find out what is the right price point of the given property. When we scroll through all the property listing websites, I find that the same property, somebody in the secondary market is selling at 80 lakhs and another person is selling at 70 lakhs. So there is a huge discount in the market, there is a distress sale, and the prospective buyers should always evaluate a number of property in the location that they have decided to buy a house. In the days to come, since the economy is not doing well, most importantly, job market is not doing well, many of you will get the kind of discounted property in the distressed market that no developer is going to offer you. A reality that makes Track2Realty controversial, a reality that could bring music to the ears of many prospective home buyers, but a reality remains a reality.